Hi everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I'm trying to send messages to the groups so that people can join in. I see people are already watching. If you can hear me, just drop a comment with your name and your location. Where are you joining us from and your name? Uh, I understand we have some people from other countries as well. So wherever you are joining us from, just let us know in the comment section. Hi, good evening. If you are just joining us, please your name and your location. Where are you joining us from? In the comment section. I'd like to get to know the people that are joining us today. So your name and your location, um, wherever it is you are joining us from. In a few minutes, we're going to be having the legendary Dr. Sam Harvard join us this evening, and he's going to be taking us on an interesting journey on how to earn in dollars in 2024. Except you have been living under a rock, you know that the need to earn in dollars cannot be overemphasized at this point in our lives, especially in Nigeria. And so it's really going to be an interesting session. Dr. Korolo Emmanuel, I see you. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us. Um, so your name and where you are joining us from, please. I see Dr. Sam is already in the room. He's ready for us. He's waiting for us. So I was just going to wait for like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes for people to join in. While we're doing that, your name and where you're coming from. Please, I need to be sure if people can hear me. So if you can hear me, just type a one in the comment or leave an emoji in the comment, please. I need to be sure that people can hear me. Hi, Collins. Collins, can you hear me? I need to be sure that people can hear me. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, okay. So your name and location. I'm just waiting a few minutes for just like 5 minutes for other people to join us. And we're going to officially kickstart this session. Before that, let me just play a commercial. Fantastic. Okay, I see people can hear me. That's good.
At some point, was in a shrine. He was called among their gods. They said he has become like one of the gods, and he functioned there with their robes, with their name, with their language, but largely controlling things for kingdom. You must understand that. And what's the entry point? Excellence. Excellent.
Being given direct access to battle-tested systems and strategies for profitable and sustainable life and business growth.
That's what I'm saying. In a system where your replacement is not scarce, silence is foolishness.
We must not raise a powerless generation who will say, we the masses, get out of the masses. But there is a generation that must not be quiet.
Speaking, Apostle Femi Lazarus and other seasoned experts. 10x your growth and income today. Join the 10x Business Conference for business owners and career professionals who want to 10x their growth and income sustainably. Secure your growth ticket today at www.10xbusinessconference.africa. See you there.
Okay, fantastic. That was a very quick one from the 10x Business Conference. So today's conference is the last webinar as part of our pre-conference series for the 10x Business Conference. The 10x Business Conference is a massive 3 days conference happening in the city of Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, Nigeria, and this is designed to hand to aspiring professionals, aspiring entrepreneurs and career professionals tools. It's designed to hand them tools to actually 10x their life and business, practical tools to 10x their life and business with unstoppable confidence. We're going to be having impactful learning sessions, networking sessions. There's going to be tea breaks. We're going to meet lots of amazing people. And ultimately, we're going to have fun, right? It's not going to be a regular kind of conference. And today's webinar, we're going to be learning how to earn in dollars. Is going to be we're going to learn from Dr. Sam Harvard. I don't know if people know about Dr. Sam Harvard, but very soon, in a few minutes, I'm going to be bringing him on stage to actually teach us, tell us his story. He's going to share how he started, and then eventually he's going to also hand us the blueprints to also begin to earn in dollars from anywhere in Africa. It's no longer news, like I said earlier, except you are living under a rock. Even if you're under a rock now, everybody's feeling it, right? So it's no longer news that things are hard, especially for people in Africa. And one of the ways that you can cushion the effect of the economy this period is to actually begin to earn in dollars, right? And today's webinar is actually focused on that. And we have an expert. This is not a Paspaya to Miguel person. We have an expert that's ready to come and teach us. And I hope you're as excited as I am. I'll be bringing him on stage in like 2 minutes. So if you're excited to hear from Dr. Sam Harvard, let me get some energy in the comments. I need to see your favorite emojis. I need to see your comments. Let's get some emojis. Just type something in the comments. You can drop a 1, you can drop a fire emoji so that I know we're ready for Dr. Sam Harvard. If I don't see, we are not bringing him more. Hello, Samuel. I see you. Hello, good luck. He's already waiting for us. Hi, Jeffrey. I'm not saying it's like people are not ready for that. Let's just close and begin. You people are not ready for us this evening. I'm not seeing the comment section. I want to see some energy in the comments so that our guests know that we are ready. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, the energy is coming. Fantastic. Fantastic. So before we bring him in, let's just have. Okay, I see the comments coming in. So let's just have this video before we bring him in.
You can't rush destiny. You can't. They are doing it the wrong way. That's why people fail. There are things that convert possibilities to reality. That something is possible does not need to happen. Every truth can make you.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine being able to live the life of your dreams.
You can't rush destiny. You can't rush greatness. You can't overmake greatness. That's why among great food is not easy. The simple truth is that everything good takes time. Time is important. Time is the most significant word in the word process. So they say in the process of time came and Abel came. In the process of time, meaning they won't be processing there's no time. Take time to build whatever you are building. Time is vital.
Imagine being given direct access to battle-tested systems and strategies for profitable and sustainable life and business growth.
You have decided, you are saying, you have picked an option and you are following through with the option. So resolve is when your decision is
Speaking, Elisha Maman and other seasoned experts. 10x your growth and income today. Join the 10x Business Conference for business owners and career professionals who want to 10x their growth and income sustainably. Secure your growth ticket today at www.10xbusinessconference.africa. See you there.
Yes, fantastic. So I'm bringing Dr. Harvard now on stage. Hello, good evening, sir. Hello, can you hear me? I can't hear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic. Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Okay. So you can hear me too.
Yes, I can hear you now. Can everybody hear him, please? We need to know in the
All right.
If I can hear you, I believe everybody should be able to hear you. Welcome and thank you. Thank you so much for making time to honor this invitation this evening. This is the last pre-conference webinar we're having as part of the pre-conference series for the 10x Business Conference happening in Nigeria. Guys, for those of you that don't know, it took Dr. Sam Harvard is a very busy person, and this one is not hype. He's a very busy person, but he chose to honor this invitation. And I just want to say how excited I am to be hosting the legendary Dr. Sam Harvard. Thank you so much for honoring this invitation. We have people from different parts of Africa this evening listening to us and ready to learn. But before I leave the stage for you to do your thing, I want to just ask, just tell us your story. How the making of Dr. Sam Harvard. How did you start, and down to I just summarize it. I know if we start now, write like 2 books or 3 or 4 or 5 with different volumes. But just tell us, how did you start and how did you get to where you are and what did it take to make or to get Dr. Sam Harvard today?
Okay. This is a very, very serious place that you have put me this evening. I'm like, I didn't see this coming. It's a very interesting question of how did you get to where you are. It's not something that you can answer in a hurry. I will be 38 this year, and obviously I've been in business for more than 20 years out of those 38.
Wow.
I started doing transaction, I remember, since age 6. But of course, as an amateur, and then of course it grew over time and all of that. So technically, you're asking me to give a summary of an entire 20 years that got to this level. So that really would be a lot of work. But of course, I could easily pick a few things. The trajectory of a man's life always changes at one point or another. And one needs to learn that when something you are doing is no longer working, it might be a sign that you are supposed to change into something else. A good example is somebody who's praying for financial breakthrough, and the next Monday they sack him from his job. And then it's like, God, I'm praying for financial upgrade. Why am I being sacked? So what it means is that your job cannot deliver what you're praying for. What you're doing currently cannot deliver what you are supposed to have as an output. So I'm a man that has had multiple interruptions in my life's journey. I've tried to do so many things, and at some points they fail. But I realized very quickly in life that when you fail, it is not failure, it is you learning. There is a research that I put together recently, and I released it a few days ago, I think about a week or two ago, that everything you do in life, there are three possible outcomes. All right. And then I put them in 3 Ds. All right. The first outcome is your desired outcome. So when you try to get a job, there is something you want from that job. So when you get in there and you got the job and you got exactly what you wanted, that is a desired outcome. If you're going into marriage, there is a desire you have. If you get exactly what you want, then that is a desired outcome. If you are going into school to get a degree and you get exactly what you desired, that is a desired outcome. That is what all of us pray for. Fortunately, life often gives us that about 1% of the time. All right. But the second outcome that you would have is called the deserved outcome. This is where majority of people lie. Now, what is a deserved outcome? A deserved outcome is a consequence of the things you refuse to, but you know you should do. If you're a student, supposed to study. If you don't study and you do every other thing, you will fail with dignity. Like I failed in school. I was very vocal in the fellowship. I was a prophet. I was an evangelist. I was also a teacher. So I was teaching everywhere, being invited everywhere. We're casting devils out of people, prophesying and doing all of that. And then I later became a motivational speaker. We're doing the Aspire, Perspire all across different campuses and all that. I was missing class. So when it's a day to a paper, I'll go to night class and start looking for my course mates. I said, you know book. What have you read? Please show me. So I will try to solve maybe 2 years past question with the brilliant chap in the night class. And I'll try to cram all the solutions. I did physics, by the way. So we deal with numbers and formulas a lot, equations and stuff. So I will try to cram as much as I could, hoping that they will bring out or repeat some of those old questions. If I'm lucky, they will repeat one or two of them, and I will quickly put it down because I have a very photographic brain anyway. So, but I discovered I finished with a third class, not because I wasn't brilliant or sharp or smart, not because I could not have made a first class, but because third class was what I deserved. So when you have a business, for example, you should be selling. If you're not selling and you're complaining of lack of funds, you're broke, that is, you deserve that brokenness. You understand? So that is the outcome of life that many people have access to, because we often don't do the things that are required of us, and hence life gives us what we deserve. Life doesn't give us what we desire. All right. The third outcome of life is discovery. So if you have done all you are supposed to do, but you didn't get the results you want, you desire, sometimes life goes in this direction. You are supposed to learn. When you start a business, you've done everything you're supposed to do, but it failed anyway. You are supposed to learn. So the outcome is discovery. So I've had a lot of this in my life, whereby sometimes I get what I want, which is very, very little time. Some of the other times I get what I deserve, which is plenty of times. And then, of course, more often than not, I get to see the discovery. So I discover something new, I learn something new, and it helps me to grow. Now, whatever you know about me today is a product of learning. I never stop learning. In January alone, I bought more than 4 different courses, and I bought them in US dollar. Okay, there's one that was a Nigerian course that I bought, and I've gone through the courses. I didn't just buy them, I watched them. Now, a lot of people in my community, my students, do not believe that I still buy course. They think maybe I know everything. Oh, I am still learning. All right. So I'm a product of learning. I learn, I'm a hard learner, and I implement as I learn. So you get a desired result when you practice and do the things that you're supposed to do. A lot of you are here, you don't need any new teaching. There's nothing I'm going to teach tonight that you have not heard before. The only difference is that you have not applied or practiced what you are learning. And for the very few 0.01% that are going to watch this video or are live here watching me, all right, who indeed have done all they are supposed to do, you are supposed to learn. All right. So focus on all the things that you have done and the things you're expecting, and figure out what else. There is something else that you just have not discovered. And in discovering that what else is not something you can do alone. That is where a mentor comes in. That is where someone who has gone ahead of you, who has a bird eye overview, a macro view of your business, can look into it and say, no, Sunday, do this one, do that one. Oh, have you heard about this? Do that one. So most of the time, when you have done all you're supposed to do and you didn't get the results you want, what is missing is the voice, an external voice of a mentor, an external voice of someone else that needs to show you what you have not done. If you want to take this religiously, means that's the time to fast and pray, not to bind village people, but so you can be receptive to receive instruction from the Holy Spirit. All right. So when you do that, it now shows you what you could not see, what your strategies did not contain. All right. And that really helps you to now get your desired result at the end of the day. So my life has been that kind of person. And I know there are 3 outcomes out of life. I embrace it with my full chest. When I take stupid decisions, when I'm supposed to do something, I did not do it. I don't blame others for my misfortune that I caused by myself. All right. Sometimes people think you cause misfortune based on what you do. No, no, no. You have misfortune more because of what you did not do.
Didn't do.
So, and what you don't do is either you know it or you don't know it. So it is more painful when you know it and you didn't do it. All right. You know you are the cause. But how much more if you do not know it? So that's the only reason you didn't do it, because you did not know it. And this is why you seek for more knowledge. This is why we come for conferences like this. This is why I attend conferences myself. This is why I buy courses too. All right. This is why I learn over and over so that I can know more things and be able to get better with my results in life. So that's, I think, is going to be the simple definition of what Dr. Sam Harvard is, or how I got here. Unless you want me to start telling stories.
That's quite. Guys, I don't know if you're already catching this. You know, my first experience of Dr. Sam Harvard was when I just started out online, and you know, started seeing some small money there, and I'm like, oh, I need to get shock absorber in case one thing happens. And I heard about affiliate marketing and Lenoflix, and then I started hearing about some Harvard, and eventually I watched his videos and listened to him. And by the grace of God, today I'm listening to him as somebody we're hosting. He has just summarized his life as in the outcome of results and action, right? Intentional action, and everything around what he has been doing have given certain outcomes. Some were deserved, some were desired, and some led to certain discovery. But in all, it's been a learning process. Learning followed by a ruthless execution. You know, listening to you share this thing, especially when you talked about courses. It's like, yes, that's why we bring people like this come and hear stuff. When I tell people I buy courses and I say I'm a digital marketing professional, they're like, but you're a professional. I say, yes, so I'm a professional, but I still buy courses. So you won't get it all in one place. You won't learn it all at once. And if there's anything I've come to understand is the fact that no matter what part of the upper echelon you are in, there's always something to learn. In fact, the higher you go, the more you know that you don't know anything. And then lastly, some of the sponsors of this level of excellence that we now know as Dr. Sam Harvard is the external voice of a mentor. How many of you got that? A very core sponsor for success is the external voice of a mentor. Anyway,
I think your network is having a bit of a freezing moment there. Okay, I don't know. I'm not able to see comments. Okay, I think I should be able to see them now. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Okay, awesome. So if you can hear me, please type 111. I cannot hear him anymore. He's frozen, so I'm not sure if you guys can see me. Okay, so all right, so you guys can hear me. So I think I'll just start my session while I wait for him to join later on, and then we can get into it. All right. I believe that everyone here, you are ready to learn, and that's why you're here, and you have materials. I have a couple of thoughts to share with you, and I will try my best to do that as fast as I can. I actually had to merge the class I was supposed to have with this, so I'm going to be teaching you things that are outside of my job description today, so that you can also benefit and can find a way. I found the middle ground already to connect the things I'm supposed to share at this pre-conference webinar, and also the things that I wanted to teach to my audience on YouTube. I'm currently live on YouTube as well. Okay, so I'm live on multiple YouTube. That's the meaning. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you to help me. Let's start this way. Help me write out in the comment section, how much would you like to make per week in US dollars? I want you to help me put it in the comment section. How much would you like to make per week in US dollars? All right. So while you are thinking about that and you're putting that down, I'm going to be getting on my board to do a little bit of calculation. So I'm waiting for the figures. How much would you like to earn per week in US dollars? Now, I'm assuming that I'm talking to people across different countries in Africa, most especially Nigeria. And it is no longer news that there is serious economic hardship in Nigeria, and a couple of other African countries as well are feeling their own version. I've really not looked into the economic climate in most countries in Africa, but I've looked at Nigeria. I just left Nigeria a few days ago, and I've been in Nigeria for 5 good months. That's the longest I've spent in Nigeria in the last 4 years. All right. So it allowed me to really see a lot of things, and I could understand what people are going through in the country, Nigeria. So I want you to help me imagine how much you would like to earn on a weekly basis in US dollars and then put it in the chats so that I can see them. All right. Let me. Okay, fantastic. I've seen $500 from somebody. Victoria, yes, says $500. Let me check the people on my own page. I see $500 from Ibrahim as well. All right. Okay, so that's $500 from two people. So let's take $500 as our example and then build on that. So the first thought that I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, is to be able to earn in dollars from any country you live in. You first need to be able to set a goal. Okay, excuse me. The first thing is you need to have a target, an amount of money you want to make. You can't just say, I want to make money in dollars, vaguely like that. You need to be clear about how much you want to make. So it's very important that you set that. So that's why I want you to write that down. And thank you for those who have written their own or typed their own out. Please write in your book as well. It's very important. Okay. So the first thing is how much you want to make. Now, if you want to make $500 per week, or those who want to make more than that per week, I hope nobody is trying to make less than that. But of course, the minimum you are permitted to make is $250. That's the minimum you are permitted to make. And $250 will give you a total of $1,000 in a month. I believe, and I'm on a campaign to help 1 million Africans to build a minimum $1,000 monthly income. 1 million Africans to build a minimum $1,000 monthly income. And they will be able to do this through different means. There are practically three things. They're going to be able to do it through skills, through business and strategies. All right. Through skill, through business and strategies. These are what I am teaching. So the first thing will change the mindset. Then the next one will start to help them build the right skills. And then they now learn strategies, which comes in place of mentorship. If I have made money online and I've trained thousands of people to make money online, there is a model that we are working with. And with this model, we can teach it to other people as well. And even if they are in Somali, or they are in Sierra Leone, or they are in Cameroon, or they're in Ghana or Nigeria, they can also apply this, provided they have access to internet and they can understand the language that I'm speaking. Okay, so the minimum any of you should aspire to have or set as goal should be $250 a week. And I'm glad that nobody is typing $100,000 for a start here, because sometimes when you tell people how much money you want to make, they mention a kind of amount that they themselves cannot believe. And once the goal you are setting for yourself financially, please listen to this thing I'm about to say. The goal you are setting for yourself financially is bigger than what you can believe, you will never get there. If the financial goal you are setting is bigger than what your mind can believe you deserve. So if you say $10,000 and your mind does not believe you deserve $10,000, you will never smell it. All right. It's going to push it away from you further and you get more frustrated. So when you're setting a goal, make sure it's something you can believe. All right. Something you believe you deserve. All right. If you do not believe you deserve it, please don't say it. Start from something you deserve, smash that goal, then upgrade to something more and grow higher and higher that way. All right. So let's get that out of the way. You want to make, for a case study, I'm using Victoria. Okay, I see some $1,000 per week. Sunday Wilson is talking about my volume. Please, if my volume is great, just give me 333. All right, if my volume is great, give me 333. Thank you. So, all right, so I have Maruf also says $500. I have Sunday says $1,000. I have Arete Infotech Limited, $1,000 a week. All right, fantastic. Just put it there, put it there, put it there. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Oh, Sunday is still here. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So So it means my volume is great. Okay, fantastic. So let's get right into this. Now, the $500 you want to make. So let me say this. Let me lay this foundation before I go on. In the next few minutes that we're going to be in this class, for the time being, I want to talk to one person. And the one person I want to talk to is going to be Victoria. All right. So Victoria is the female figure. Let me take a male figure. So I see a Samuel Daniel who says $1,000. So I'm going to use Samuel Daniel as the main male figure, while Victoria will be the female figure. So I'm technically just talking to them like they are dating. All right. So both of them are in front of me and they have paid me $15,000. Okay, that's last year. $20,000 to have this 1 hour session with me. And these are the things that I'm most likely going to be sharing with them that I want them to do. The only problem is that I'm not going to be able to get as much feedback from you. So that's the only thing. But I will try as much as possible to still share with you the framework that you can go and use and change your income story easily. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? Do me a favor. I want you to share the link to this presentation to as many people as you love. All right. And make an extra step of sharing with people that you don't like as well. All right. Let them also come and benefit and be a part of this. This is fantastic. All right. So Victoria and Samuel, you are welcome. Now, Victoria wants to make $500 every week. Samuel wants to make $1,000 every week. Now, the first question you are going to ask yourself, which is the second thing I want to share. The first thing I wanted to share is the goal. And I've told you how important it is that you cannot make money except you set a goal. And when you're setting the financial goal, you must put something you can believe that you deserve. All right? Please write that. That's very important. First step is set a goal, weekly goal. Put something you can believe you deserve. Okay? Great. So now that that is out of the way, the number two thing is the question, where is my $500? For Samuel, where is my $1,000? All right. So I want to make $500 weekly. My name is Victoria Ohanunam. I know I will mess up your surname, so please forgive me. All right. I want to make $500 every week. I live in Ikeja, Lagos. All right. Samuel, I want to make $1,000 every week. I live in Oluyole, Ibadan. All right. Now, question number two, or the first question, sorry, that I'm going to be asking myself is, where is my $500? Where is my $1,000? I want you to write that down. Everybody, write this question down. Where is my, put the amount you want to make per week, all right, and put question mark. Where is my dash dollar? Where is my $500 for Victoria? For Samuel, where is my $1,000? Okay, have you written that? Fantastic. Fantastic. So now that you have written that, the next thing I want you to do, all right, great. 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 So, how do you then answer this question? The answer to the question is very, very simple. Your $500 per week is in the pockets of other people. Your $1,000 is in the pocket of other people. Let me say a few things here that are very critical. Your $500 is not in the hands of God. So stop disturbing him with prayers for your $500. The only thing God can do is to give you guidance to the people who are carrying your $500 or your $1,000 in their pockets. Let me repeat that so that you will hear me. Anytime you go to any religious gathering and they ask you to pray to God for money, for your dollar, or let's use dollar. All right. That is a wrong prayer and it's a gross waste of time, and they should lie you down and put cane in your bum bum. All right. So the only prayer you can pray to God is for direction, guidance, inspiration to guide you to the people who are carrying your money in their pockets. Okay? So if you're looking for your $500 weekly or your $1,000 weekly, it is in other people's pockets. Please write it. My money, my $1,000, my $500 is in other people's pockets. All right. My $500, my $1,000 is in other people's pockets. So that's the first thing we need to get out of the first question we need to answer. Where is my money? Where is my money? My money is in other people's pocket. Now, the next question after that is, who are these other people? Number one. Number two, how many are they? Let me get to class with my stuff so you can be able to see what I'm writing. Okay. Number one, who are they? Number two, how many? Who are the people who are carrying my money in their pocket? And how many are they? Now, this who is a very big question we'll try to answer today. This, how many are they? You are the one to determine. So, if Samuel wants his $1,000 from one person per week, he can say one person every week. So, which means there are 4 people every month that needs to give him $1,000 each. All right, which equates to $4,000 income. If you're here and your own thermostat is bigger than $1,000 a week, maybe yours is $10,000 a week. All right, and you want one person to give you $10,000 at once. So it means you need 4 people in a month to give you $10,000 each, and you make $40,000. All right. If your own is $500, you only need 4 people and you want one person to give you $500. Then you need 4 people every month who will be giving you $500. Every week for you to make your monthly income go or to achieve it. All right. So we're going to try and answer this question. This question number 2, let's start from it, is a question of what I call your magic number. And your magic number has basically 2 parameters that you must fill in. The first parameter that you have to fill in is your income goal, which you already know. All right. Now, the number 2 thing that you need to fill in, all right, is the unit price of your product. So, I believe the people that are in this class are smart enough to know that you cannot make any money without selling something. I hope we all agree, yes? All right. If you agree, type yes 3 times. Yes, yes, yes. You can't make money without selling something. All right. You got to sell that your time, your skill, your expertise, a product, or in form of a package service. You have to sell something. All right. So when you sell something, then income comes. All right. So the second thing here is now, how much are you going to be charging for what you decide to sell? So how then do you calculate your magic number? Your magic number is simply your income goal divided by the unit price of the product you are trying to sell. Your income goal divided by, all right, that's your income divided by unit price of products. All right, that's what will give you your magic number. So how do you determine the unit price of your product? It's very simple. So let's take Samuel's example, $1,000. He can have one person give him $1,000. All right. He can have, let's say, 10 people give him $100 every week. He can have, let's say, 100 people give him $10 every week. So he's the one that would determine what would be the price of the product. So if your product is going to be $10, it means your magic number will be 100 people. If your product is going to be $100, it means your magic number will be 10 people. If your product is going to be $1,000 unit price, then it only means one person needs to pay you. So whatever it is you're selling, the price is what determines your magic number. And magic number, we're trying to determine how many people needs to pay you every week to achieve your goal. All right. As a beginner, if you're just starting, you might want to pick the lowest. So maybe $10. You can even go further and put 1,000 people at $1 each. So if you have a $1 product, you can sell to 1,000 people and be able to get that. All right. Do you understand so far what we have done? Do you understand so far what we have done? So first, we were talking about an amount of money you want to make every week. Number two, we says this money would have to come from pockets of other people. Number three, we say we need to know who these people are, and we need to determine how many of them would need to pay us. All right, how many of them would need to pay us? So there's a trick to this. The fewer the number of people that needs to pay you to meet your goal, the better for you. Write it down. The fewer number of people that needs to pay you, the better for you. So which means your magic number, MN, must be very, very low. All right. It must be very, very low. So you need it to be as low as possible. That is what will really help you to achieve your goal. Most times people go the opposite. They want as many people as possible. Why? Because they want to sell a product whose price is very tiny. And one of the reasons for that is because they do not believe in their ability to deliver results with their product. So they underprice their product, or they go to sell very cheap product. Not that it does not work, but it takes much more work to be able to achieve that. And you want to do lesser work and be able to make more money. Do we understand this now? All right. So in order to be able to get the amount of money you want every week, you need to know the number of people that needs to pay you. So let's start with the lady. Our lady Victoria is her name, yeah. So let's start with Victoria. $500. What is your magic number, Victoria? If you are still there, kindly help me type it in the comments. Somewhere, if you are still there, what is your magic number? Help me type it. Which means based on the price of product you want to sell. Now, I understand. Let me quickly mention this wahala. There are lots of people here who do not have a product to sell. They don't even know what to sell. All right. And I also know there are people who already have their product. They know the price of their product. All right. If you're here and you don't have a product to sell, or you don't know what to sell, I want you to type 555. So let me see if I have those demography also represented here. I know they are always everywhere, so they definitely will be here. So you're here, you do not have what to sell, or you do not know what to sell. So which means it's difficult for you to calculate your magic number. You can only assume that, okay, let me see, I'm selling something of $10. I want everybody that is paying me for whatever it is that I'm selling to be giving me $10. So you might just assume that for now, which is what I want you to do. If you are here, you don't know what to sell, I will most likely be giving you something around that, or I'll most likely be helping you to know find something that you can sell. All right. So probably get there. So type 555 if you're here, you don't have something to sell, you don't know what to sell yet. Okay. Good. So if you're like that, just assume $10 for the sake of this class. Assume you're selling a product of $10, all right, for the sake of this class. So if you want to make $1,000, you will need 100 people to pay you every week. 100 people to pay you every week to make that amount. Samuel said 10. Samuel is looking at $1,000 weekly income. So if his magic number is 10, it means that his product is $100. Samuel doesn't even have what to sell to. Okay. So it means that Samuel, for you to have 10 people paying you per week, it means you must be selling them a $100 product. Okay. That is the way you'll be able to make $1,000 every week. So if you're having 10 per week, you'll be having 40 per month. So you must make 40 sales per month of whatever your product is for you to be able to make $1,000 times 4, which is $4,000. Now, all these things that I've shared with you so far, all right, are the basic things you need in order to be able to earn in dollars or in any currency for that matter. All right. So once you get this thing out of the way, then you are able to begin your journey. Okay. Are you following me, guys? Please, if you are lost, kindly say so. You can kindly say so that maybe I'll go over it again for you. But if you're following me and you're getting it, please follow me small, right? It's very easy. So you need to know how much you want to earn. That is simple. A grade 2 baby can probably note that. Now, when you know how much you want to make, you need to ask yourself the question, where is this money? And the answer is, it is in people's pocket. Now, who are these people and how many of them needs to give me this money? And that's what we just calculated. So which means you need to have a product to sell and the product needs to have a price tag. So you divide your goal by the price of your product. That will give you the number of people that needs to buy from you. Let me say this, there are a lot of you that are selling one digital product or the other. You don't have a magic number. That is your problem. You just create a product, or maybe it's even an affiliate product, and you just hope that people will buy. Never get into the business, into any business, hoping that people will buy. All right. Never get into any business hoping that people will buy. Get into every business knowing exactly the number of people that you want to buy from you, so that you can do what it takes to reach those people, so that you can do what it takes, all right, to be able to sell to those people, to be able to make money from those people. So it's very important. So I challenge you, if you are into affiliate marketing, or you have a digital product, or you have even a physical product, calculate your magic number today. All right. Decide how many people needs to buy from me every week for me to make my goal. Do you get it? All right. So these assignments, these exercises are very important for you to be able to get the things that you want to get. So there is a question that is left that we need to answer, is the question of who are they? Now, who are they is best answered based on the products that you have to offer. So if I learn a skill, say graphic design, all right, the people who pay me are people who need graphics products, who want graphic designs, who are likely businesses, organizations, or religious setup, or even individual brand, personal brands. All right. All of these people need graphics work. So these are the people that needs to pay me this my unit price so that I can meet my goal. So for every design that I do, I charge $100, for example. And I want to make $1,000 every week. So I need to do 10 designs every week. That's for those who have a product already, or whatever product you're going to even use. That is the way it works. How much do I want to make? How much am I charging? Then how many people do I need in order to get what I want? Infotech Limited says, can I sell CCTV? Whatever it is you are selling, even if it is WooCop you are selling, and you want $1,000 from WooCop, please don't say you heard this from me, but I just want to sound, no matter how ridiculous your product is. So as the WooCop, you have to tell yourself, how many WooCop do I need to do so that I can make $1,000? So the question is, how much am I charging per WooCop? $100 per WooCop, short time or overnights, $100. So if they pay me this $100, so it means I need to do 10 WooCops a week. There are 7 days in a week, so it means there are days you will do more than one WooCop. May God help you. But that is me sounding very ridiculous. So imagine your own product. So it doesn't matter what other products you have. If CCTV so good, how much is the unit price? How many do I need to sell to make this my financial goal per week? Okay, so these are basic things. But if you do not know it, if I tap you and say, how much are you trying to make per week? And you can't answer me in less than a second, something is wrong with you. All right. If I tap you and I ask you, what is your magic number per week? And you can't answer me immediately, something is wrong with you. You need to know, because this is what we inform every other thing you need to do. This is what we inform every other thing you need to do. So I use the most ridiculous thing on earth as an example for you so that you know there is no excuse for your own good product. There is no excuse. All right. So whatever it is you're selling, all right, product or service is your skill you're selling your time, you're selling physical products, you're selling coaching, consulting, affiliate products. You need to know how much is the unit price of my product, how much do I want to make, how many do I need to sell. That will guide you, because your activities which you have to perform will be predicated on this foundation. Do you get me, ladies and gentlemen? All right, I try to make this as simple as possible so that you all can get it. So now that we have covered this foundation, all right, let's now get into the hard stuff. We want to get a little bit advanced right now. All right, I just wanted you to get these basics. All right, so once you get these basics, the rest of the matter is very simple. Okay. So the next thought that I want to share with you, now that you know your magic number, now that you know where your money is, now that you know what to sell, what you are supposed to sell to be able to make money. And for those of you who don't have what to sell already, just imagine whatever it is, just imagine the price. All right. So what you're selling is a $10 product. We'll figure that product out later. All right. And some of you, what you are selling today is difficult to make dollars with it because you cannot export it to other countries that will be willing to pay you dollars. So remember, we're talking about how to make dollar from anywhere in Africa. All right. So to earn in dollar, your product are too domesticated, or they are too localized. Oh, sorry, I don't have the right words. All right. You need a borderless product. All right, you need a product that people can buy. If you're living in Nigeria, for example, they can buy in Ghana. You need a product they can buy in Cameroon. You need a product they can buy in Kenya. You don't even need to just sell to the US to make dollar. That's the problem with some people. They do not know that selling to Cameroon alone right now, if you're a Nigerian, it's more like you're selling to the US, because Cameroon CFA is as powerful as the US dollar to the Naira right now. Even Ghanaian cedis, those currencies are not as useful in their respective countries, but the moment they cross into Naira, they become very valuable. All right, they become very valuable. So to be able to earn in dollars does not necessarily have to sell to the US, Australia, or the UK or Dubai. You can sell to Ghana from Nigeria. If you're in Ghana, you can sell to other countries. All right. And that way you can be able to earn in dollar, which we're going to get into all of that technicalities eventually. But let's lay this foundation so that we can get it. I hope you followed me so far. So the next thing I want to talk about is how you are going to be able to get these people. how you're going to get them to give you your money. You have identified what your money is. You have identified who is carrying your money, and you have identified how many people they are. Now we want to go and collect your money from their pockets. So how then do you collect money from people's pockets? Let me introduce you to what I call the attention economy. All right, the attention economy. So what this simply means is that we have left information economy. Do you know that there is almost nothing, very tiny exceptions, except you don't know how to search, that you cannot find on the internet? Almost anything you want to learn. As a matter of fact, for free. All right? Information is ubiquitous, it's everywhere, it's worthless. The only problem is that many people are ignorant. And to be ignorant is not an insult. It simply means you are doing the first few words of the word ignorance. You are ignoring knowledge. So you're ignoring information. So information is everywhere, but you're ignoring it. And if you're ignoring it, you will be ignorant. All right. So there's information everywhere. There's a class I'm preparing. I call it Fix My Income. I actually want to teach 4 core things that fixes anybody's income. I'm thinking if I should charge $1 for it or do it for free. I'll decide. But here's the deal. There is a way to get. Okay, let me not say what I want to say, but just know that any information you need is everywhere on the internet. So the only problem is you are ignoring it. You are ignoring it. When I started this online thing, I went on YouTube 5 hours every day to learn different things. Oh, the first thing I learned was digital marketing. And let me tell you the story of how I started to learn digital marketing. So there's a school son of mine who does all these social media things, for businesses and stuff. So I know he does that. So a friend of mine in Abuja, was based in Abuja at the time, told me that he's looking for social media managers that can help him because he has about 4 businesses he wants to automate online. So do I know someone I can recommend? I said, there's a guy I know that I will talk to him and all. Long story short, I arranged their meeting. They met. And then this guy listened to my friend and then told my friend he was going to send him a proposal of it. And my friend was like, please don't charge me. I don't have a lot of money and all that. And the guy said, no, because of me that introduced him, that he will not charge him, that I will give him a giveaway price. He should not worry. It took about 12 hours. Then he sent a proposal to my friend. And my friend called me and was shouting on phone, your brother, don't kill me. I said, what happened? He said, that little thing we talked about yesterday, he's asking me for 1.5 million naira. I said, what? I was thinking he would charge 50K. He said, my brother, not the same thing. Even the reason say I will give him like 100K, 150K. He says 1.5 million. And I called him, he said he's not charging me. That is not his even original rates. So I said, hold on, let me call. So I called the guy. I said, what's happening? He said, sir, that's how we charge for digital marketing. I said, this digital marketing that I've been hearing around, what is it, go? He said he can't teach me because he's too busy. He has clients. Samsung is working for Samsung, not as an employee, but as a consultant in digital marketing for Samsung West Africa. For MTN West Africa, we're paying this guy in dollar, doing digital marketing. And to do giveaway for my friend is charging him 1.5. This was long ago, guys. 1.5 million was a lot of money. Probably, I don't know how much that would be in dollars now. Maybe $1,500. No? Did I say $1,500? Maybe $5,000 or so, something like that. So I was like, I want to learn this digital marketing. He said, he's busy, but he will recommend a friend of his that has an academy where he teaches people digital marketing. I said, okay. How much? He said the guy charges roughly about 250,000 naira to teach at that time. I said, 2 guinea to teach. Why? I don't understand. What is this? Now, I was shouting like that because I was very broke. I could not afford 200K. I couldn't even afford 100K. All right. So I was wondering. So then I remember the University of YouTube, and I went with one goal only. I said, I cannot, and the people that I used to do motivation for are making this. So I said, digital marketing, here I come to. What I did first was, what is digital marketing? I know the combination of that word, that compound word. One is digital, one is marketing. I know marketing. I'm a marketing genius, yes, but I've not been doing it digitally. All right. Digitally is using online tools to do marketing. It's as simple as that. So I I watched about 4 or 5 videos defining what digital marketing was. Then I got a perspective. And the moment I got that, breaking it down, then I understand all the components. I think there were about 8 or 12 components that I came up with at that time. SEO was one of them. Social media marketing was one of them. Search engine marketing, that's SEM, was one of them. All of these concepts. I came up with about 12 of them. Then I put them side by side. Then I did research on each of them, watching videos for 5 hours every day. Ladies and gentlemen, by the time I was done learning, in just about 1 month, my first clients paid me 4.7 million for a 3-page website that took me only 2 hours to put together. Did you hear me? My first client. Now, it's not that I got a very rich client that has money to throw away, who understand the value of digital marketing. My client does not even know digital marketing. I've never had the word before. The person reached out to me to do video, explainer video. All right. He paid me, he wanted to pay me to do explainer video for him. And I said he should pay me 100,000 naira. And he said, he only has 60,000. I said, 60,000 is what you used to pay me 3-4 years ago. Right now, I cannot be charging the same amount. I don't do CEO for a multi-billion naira company that crashed. At that time, I had lost my business. So I was in that low place that I was trying to start afresh and all of that. And, I've had companies in 14 countries. 14 countries. I have 8 board members. Turnover billions. And you are offering me 60K, or 100K or nothing. So I said, this one that we're even arguing, have you heard about what they call sales funnel? Sales funnel, what will I have added before, if not for this digital marketing thing that I went to do? So I said, sales funnel, saying, tell me about it. And then, I'm a marketing genius before, but I now began to give him. I use all my sales statistics. When I was done, ladies and gentlemen, 4.7 million naira. I said, I don't make them. I don't make them. All right. That was how I started. Okay. So the attention economy. Now, what does it mean when we say the attention economy? It means that what has information or IT or whatever that, was reigning a couple of, what is reigning right now is attention. Most successful businesses are businesses that can get attention. Attention is very expensive to get, and is very valuable when you have it. And attention span is very, very limited right now. It's only 3 seconds. All right. So if you can't get people's attention in 3 seconds, you're going to lose them. And if you can get people's attention, then you're going to be able to build very effectively. Now, I have a case study. I will just mention it in 1 minute because there's no time. I want to be able to cover everything that I put together so that you can go and apply them. All right. YouTube is an example of a company that is worth multi-billions. I'm paying out multi-billions every month just because it is built around attention. All right. So what is YouTube? YouTube is an online video streaming platform. They spent a lot of money. All right. They've spent a lot of money to be able to build the platform, but they are not making any money from the platform. So what they did is they told people, record your video, upload it on our platform, and you can stream it through our platform, and we will not charge you anything. Yes, we'll brand the platform. Our branding is beautiful. Don't be ashamed of it, but we will not charge you. Like we're doing this live on YouTube. They are not charging us, but we're putting it there. All right. So they now said, oh yeah, bring your video, come and do it on YouTube and all of that. Now people started bringing it. They were using YouTube. The streaming was going good. So people were making more videos. More people were beginning to make videos. Now, as people were making videos, somebody needs to watch the video. You don't make video and upload it for yourselves. You're making the video so that other people can view. So other people now keep going to YouTube to watch other people's videos. Now, YouTube has attention of the first category of people called creators, and then they have the attention of the second category, which are the most important category, called the consumers. Now, this consumer now became the product of YouTube. So what YouTube did is now to go to businesses that needs to advertise, that was advertising on radio, newspaper, billboard, and say, come, the world has changed. It is now the age of internet. Bring your adverts from radio, television, billboard, newspaper, and bring it online. The way you are doing it through emails, the way you are doing it through Google, when they bring it on YouTube now and advertise. Why should we advertise? Oh, we have 1 million people who are spending 30 minutes every day watching different videos on our platform. We will just slot in your advert in between the video they are watching, and they will see it. They say, whoa, that is nice. And guess what? This one, you can decide who you want to see your ad, where you want them to see your ad. So people say, please, how much? What will it cost us? Let it cost us. Please allow us to advertise. That is why the people who started YouTube ads early, oh my God, some of them have 1:100. For every $1 they put in, they get $100 back. Some have 1:1,000. For every $1 they put in, they get $1,000 back. Why? Because the attention economy was just taking off. So they paid YouTube to show their product to you and I who are watching people's video on YouTube. So what YouTube is selling to collect money is our attention. So we gave YouTube our attention. YouTube gave us a working platform. You see, trade by barter. Now, the attention that we give to YouTube, YouTube monetized the attention by selling it to advertiser, all right, who are paying YouTube. Now, let me blow your mind. You know what YouTube did? YouTube say, advertisers are paying us. Yay. People are making video. How do we sustain this relationship? Say, for people not to stop coming on our platform, and for people not to start other platforms that are also streaming videos, let us share this money we are making. So let us take 40% and give 60% out as giveaway. So what YouTube did now says, hey, everybody that is putting their video on YouTube, do you know you can start making money from posting video on YouTube? So here's how it works. You have to qualify. You need people to have watched your video for a collective 4,000 hours. And you need 1,000 people to have subscribed. Now, for people to subscribe, they need to now sign up with Google. So at the time they merge with Google, there's a sign up with Google. With your Gmail, you can easily have a YouTube account automatically. And with that, we can track you of things and know what you do, where you go, how you behave, and we use this data for whatever it is that we want to do, which of course sell it to advertisers. They did that. They now tell people who are making video, you and I said, for every person that view, for every 1,000 people that view your video, we'll pay you what we call CPM, cost per mil. And that is going to range from something around $1 to $15. Some people are collecting $15 for every 1,000 view. If I have 1 million view, we'll pay you $15,000. Say, wow. What if I have 10 million view? We'll pay you $150,000. Wow. What if I'm like Mr. Beast and I have 150 million view? No problem. We'll pay you $1.5 million. Wow. What happens? Everybody became a YouTuber. So today, YouTube has over 53,000. All right. YouTube channels. Is it 53,000 or 53 million? I missed that. Don't quote me. Just research it. I know it's either 53,000 or 53 million YouTube channels, active YouTube channels. All right. A percentage of that are monetized and they are making money. Now, it's now a thing for me to go online or somewhere and said, how many of you would like to learn how to make money on YouTube by building a YouTube channel? Everybody's hand will be up. People now learn YouTube channel in school and get certificate and degree for it. Hey, God. So why? Because they incentivize you to generate attention for them. They monetize the attention. They share the money with you so that you get more attention for them. All right, all of you beautiful faces that are watching me on YouTube right now, you are paying YouTube and myself. All right, I am giving value because YouTube is paying me. Anyway, I'm doing it because Samuel wants me to come and teach. All right. But I'm giving you value. You are glued to YouTube. YouTube is getting your attention. They are using this to learn more about you so they can show you ads. Do you understand the attention economy now? All right. So anyone that can generate attention is going to make money in this economy. That is why I saw a post a few hours ago. All right. There's this guy that used to do skits and yes, one green and white design shirt like that. Used to talk like he's drunk. He calls himself Curtis. Curtis will slap you. I don't obtain them. Some of you will know the guy. All right. Now, this particular guy, all right, 114 million active channel. Okay, fantastic. So it was million, not thousand. So this particular guy just bought a $210,000 G-Wagon from doing skits. There's another guy, Ola of Lagos. He has this very strong Lagos or Yoruba accent in his English language. And the guy has bought a house, has multiple cars, has multiple brand deals and all of that. He's making millions. He is a billionaire in Naira. All right? OGB. Yeah, that's the name of the other guy. Why? Because these guys can get attention. They're not creating any value other than entertainment value to get people's attention. And when they get people's attention, those who need the attention incentivize them to keep getting your attention. Do you understand? So you will not make money if you can't get attention. Simple as ABC. Now, how does attention transform into money? Let me quickly show you this graph. Are you getting value, by the way? If you're getting value from this class, I want you to type I'm getting value and do me one more favor. Copy the link to this and share with somebody, all right? They will thank you later. All right. This is how you monetize. From attention to time, and from time to money. So when you get people's attention, they will give you their time. When they give you their time, they will give you their money. All right? You cannot get anybody's money if you can't get their attention. You cannot get anybody's time if you can't get their attention. So you can't get someone's money if you can't get their time. You can't get their time if you can't get their attention. So attention translates into time. Time translates into money. The title of this video, of this class, got your attention and you're here. Some of you have spent 1 hour here listening to me already. All right, that is time. And if I want you to give me your money, now I can easily sell you something and it will be easy for you to pay me and buy. Did you get it? Fantastic. So this is exactly how this works. All right. Your money is in people's pocket. You need to get people's attention and you need to get their time. All right. They need to give you their time. They need to give you, their time. And then you get their money, not their money. Sorry. You get your money that is in their pocket. Now, what does this simply mean? There is a concept I wanted to teach, but I think because of time, I'll not be able to teach it here. That means that everyone that will pay you for any product you're selling must have known you for 7 hours. All right. They must have known you for 7 hours. It's called the 7-11 principle, key person of influence. I think I've taught it before. So what this means is people must have consumed, 11 times 7 hours. People must have consumed your content, all right, for 7 hours and must have seen you like 11 times over and over. So which means I can't appear in your presence as a total stranger and tell you, oh, I have this product, give me your money, buy this product, except you know the product already and you know the value of the product and the need for the product in your life, then you buy the product. But without that, it's difficult for you to pay anybody. So all I need to do is to get your attention, have you be able to consume my content, and the more of my content you consume, the more trusts you build with me, and the easier it is for me to get your money. So guys, let me quickly dash you this strategy. This is how I make money from any country I want to make money from. Let's take Kenya, for example. I love Kenya, by the way. I like going there. I've not been there this year, but I'll definitely be there soon. Now, this is how I make money from Kenya. I need to get their attention. Let me go to the board. I need to get the attention of Kenyans. So what will I do? I will record a video that has value, that can pick people's attention, that, you know, that follows a couple of checklists, and then I will sponsor the video to Nairobi, for example, which is the capital of Kenya. Now, people in Kenya will start to see, in Nairobi, will start to see my video on a platform like, say, Instagram. All right. If they open their Instagram, they will see my video as an ad, but I'm not selling anything. I'm picking their curiosity. So my video can be, these are 5 things you don't know about Kenyan men. Oh my God. If I start the video like 5 things you don't know about Kenyan men, and the 5th one will blow your mind. My name is Sam Harvard, and in this video, I'm going to be blowing your mind by sharing with you 5 core secrets that you don't know about Kenyan men. Number 1, Kenyan men protect their money like crazy. And I'll give you an example. What do you think will happen? A lot of people will watch that video. If it resonates with them, because I'll make it very polarizing, I'll make it relatable, they will share. Hey, ladies will now be sharing, especially if I support ladies in that video. They'll be sharing. Oh, yeah, see yourself. Oh, Kenya man, you are not like your Nigerian men counterpart that gives their ladies money. Oh, yeah, see, Kenya men, very useless. You're not giving us money. You know, all of a sudden, I will start going viral in Kenya. I will release another video. I will sponsor, not with a lot of money, small amounts, maybe $10, you know, for a week, maybe $2 per day, $3 per day, $5 per day, small money. That's what I used to sponsor that video. And then they will begin to see my video in Kenya, seeing my face. Now, when they see that video and they could relate with it, not everybody will relate, but the few people who relate with it will go to my page where I already have plenty videos already that are talking about things that will be charging them for tomorrow, my kind of products. I'm not talking about my product per se. I'm using my content to solve problems for people, to give people freebies. All right. So now they go there and then they see more of my stuff. They binge watch it. All right. The more they binge watch it, some of them will follow and turn on post notification. Doesn't matter. Next day, I'm sponsoring another video. The first video is still running for the next 10 days. So I will run this continuously for 30 days. Ladies and gentlemen, I will have nothing less than 2,000 to 5,000 followers. Not people who watched me, people who followed. 2,000 to 5,000 followers in 30 days from Nairobi alone. Now, this is why I watch my content. I got their attention. All right. I got their attention. They have given me time to consume my content. Now, the next thing I need to do is now sell to them. So how do I sell to them? Pull them into my funnel. How do I put them into my funnel? Give them a lead magnet. So I'm just going to one day post and say, if you're not making enough money in Nairobi there is a simple 3 steps you need to follow. So these 3 steps to make money in Nairobi webinar is free. Just register by sending me a DM or clicking the link below or what have you. These people know me already. They like me already. They have given their time to watch my content already. So at the end of the day, they're going to come for my webinar. And when they come for my webinar, I have 8 steps that I use in teaching and selling at a webinar. I will use these 8 steps, organize my product very well. They already know me. And at the end of the day, I give them call to action, see the way they start to send me money like crazy. There is a physical version of this thing. I keep sending free video, sponsoring it, giving them value and all that. One day I'll just do a video. I'm coming to Nairobi, and if you would like to meet me, click below, send a message. I will send you an invite for you to do a meet and greet with me. I tried this 2 years ago, 2022. All right, I invited them, taught them for like 5 hours, then fed them in a buffet. By the time I sold for them like this, people carry their life savings to buy the expensive product I was selling. Why won't they buy? They will buy. They've never seen me before physically. I don't belong to their country. I can't even speak Swahili more than Karibu Sana, Asante Sana, little tiny Swahili that can speak. But they still paid me. Why? Because I followed this simple strategy that I just shared with you. I got their attention. I got their time by giving them nurturing content, and then I was able to get their money by selling them a product. Did you get it? All right. So that is the way you use the attention economy. And you can use this in any country. You can use this anywhere. All right? Anywhere. If I relocate to any country now to make money in that country, I just need a way to collect money from the people that live in that country, which is going to lead to some of the new few things that I'm going to share with you. In order to be able to make money in dollar, you need a way to collect dollar. Somebody please type collect dollar. Collect dollar. Some of you have what can potentially give you dollar, but you do not have a way to collect dollar. Give it to me. Collect dollar. You don't have a way to collect dollar. So how do you collect dollar? Very simple. Number 1, go and register a business. Number 2, open a bank account, a domiciliary bank account, or a bank account. Number 3, register with a payment processor. I will give you 2 options, 3 options. Option 1, Stripe. Now, if you are in Nigeria, again, you can open Stripe, but there are ways around it. It just will cost you a little money, but there are ways around it. It's not a legal way, it's a legal way, but of course, that means you have proven yourself to be a serious business person, then they will allow you. All right, that's the first thing. You need to have a Stripe account. The second one is Flutterwave. I will give Flutterwave. Flutterwave is a lot easier. You can open it in Ghana, I think in Cameroon, in Nigeria. You can open Flutterwave. Flutterwave can allow you to collect money from other African countries, of course, at a prevailing dollar rate, and you'll be able to collect that money. All right, so you need to be able to do that. Okay. So once you have a payment processor, then you can begin to sell your product. Because when you get their attention and then you get their time and you want to sell to them, whatever it is you choose to sell, and you want them to be able to, to be able to pay you, you need this system in place. So what's the number 1 thing? Register your business. Number 2, open a bank account with the business name that you register. Number 3, open an account with a payment processor. You can't do a payment processor without the first 2, at least if you're a Nigerian. All right. If you're going to do Stripe, for example, you need to open a US business. All right. And you can open a US business from anywhere in the world. To just cost you roughly about $600 to $700, which is a lot of money now, judging by the exchange rate of Naira. And that's even why it should push you to go and do stuff like this. All right. So once you have that, done, they're going to give you what they call an EIN, employee identification number. That allows you to open bank accounts in the US. And with that bank account, you can go and open a Stripe account. Stripe collect payment for you and pay you in your US bank account. And from your US bank account, you can transfer the money down to your countries. All right, Kenya, Nigeria, Cameroon, anywhere. You can transfer the money from your US bank account down to your country. Okay, so those are the process. There's a third one, which is Payoneer. Payoneer allows you to collect money from people as well. All right, it allows you to collect money from people as well. So you can open a Payoneer account. Payoneer gives you US bank accounts. All right. With your US bank account, you can get people to transfer directly into that, or you can link it with PayPal, which you can still open as a Nigerian. Terrible. All right. So you can collect money through PayPal and link. When I first started mine, a lady did it for me for, I think, $600 or so. She opened a business in the UK, linked it Payoneer, and use the Payoneer bank Stripe. So I use Stripe to collect money, and then Stripe send my money into Payoneer. From Payoneer, I withdraw it into Naira or dollar. All right, this was years ago when I started. Then now I have US business. I have multiple Stripe accounts. I have multiple bank accounts in the US. All right, that allows me to, anywhere I go, I have my card and dollar. Where any country I go, I chop money easily. All right, it makes it easy for me. So all of these processes are things that you need to be able to follow. All right, it's difficult for me to go into full details of everything here, but I just want you to write it so you know the item. If you are like me few years ago, you will not sleep tonight to go into YouTube and be able to get these things done. One of the things that I will be doing for those who will attend the webinar, the program I called Fix My Income, is I want to compile for them, for each of these things that I'm teaching, I want to compile for them where they can learn and do more research for free. So I will put all of those links and videos and channels and everything together in a bundle and give to them. All right. So maybe I will give to you guys later on. I do not know, but this is the idea. Now, how many of you, how many of you understood all I've taught so far? Do you understand all I've taught so far? There's a final thing that I want to share before I close, but time will not permit me to share it as deep as I would have loved to share it. But there's a video I made this 2 years ago. I think it was end of 2022. Let me just see if you can see the video. The webinar you will attend for free, and I'm going to show you exactly what they are using and how. Hi guys, my name is Sam Harvard. I've got a special gift for you. I'm about to teach you 3 things that you can use to make a lot of money for yourself online in 2023. But hold on, this is Dato. Dato, the last time you used these 3 things I'm about to teach them, how much did you make?
Well, I was able to make 10 million in a week, and I went ahead to put over 25 million in 5 weeks.
All right, 10 million in 1 week, and within 5 weeks, they did over 20 million. That's not all. I also have a lady. This is my first daughter. Hello, darling. How are you? All right, the last time you used this same 3 secrets you're about to learn, how much did you make?
I made $10,000 in 24 hours.
$10,000 in 24 hours.
And I'm
crazy. And she's scaling it up. And of course, I have my first daughter. This is first son. All right, Kenny, last time you did this, how much did you make?
Yeah, it was 11.2 million in 7 days.
7 days, 11.2 million. So I want you to imagine what you can do in 2023 if you can learn these 3 simple gifts. There's a webinar you will attend for free, and I'm going to show you exactly what they are using and how you can also use it to scale your income in 2023. What are you waiting for? Click the link around and register for this. Don't miss it. I'll see you in class. I don't know. Did you guys see? Did you see the video I just played? Okay, it's repeated twice. So that was me in Europe with 3 of my students. And there's 3 simple steps we use in making money. And it's pretty simple. It's, do I have it here? It's one is audience, the second one is offer, and the third one is selling. So getting the right audience, creating the right offer around any product, and then selling that offer to that right audience. If you can merge these three things, you will print money anytime you need money. All right. Pretty easy, but a lot of work. So you have to learn how to do them. So I wanted to explain this in deep sense, but that's just the summary of it and all of that. Now, I have a training that is coming up that I wanted to do for just 100 people for 100 days, where I'm going to be sharing with them. I'm not even teaching really, but of course, there will be teaching and guiding first. But the major thing is the actions that they are going to be taking. So these people will be able to do everything I've shared with you today, because I would look over their shoulder every day to make sure that they have tasks they are performing every day. And it's a very interesting program whereby you go through it in 100 days, which is like 3 months and a couple of weeks. You go through it and you are able to make $1,000 minimum. All right. Now, if you do not make $1,000 minimum, whatever you pay to join the challenge, I will double it and pay you back as a compensation. That's how incredibly this is guaranteed. All right. So if you would like to be a part of it, it's very, very cheap. It's just $1 per day. But of course, you pay everything together at once. So it makes it $100. Please just go and send me a message on Instagram at Real Sam Harvard. All right. Just send a message. I want to be part of the 100 days challenge. I have a very few slots remaining. All right. So those of you who want to do that. So what it simply means is all of the things you've learned today, you want to be able to practicalize it. You want me to guide and train you how to apply them yourself. If you cannot afford $100, don't worry. All of the things that you have written down, just did like I did. Pick each of them and do research on YouTube and learn. Give yourself the next 1 month every day. But if you have $100 and you want to jump and not waste time, please reach out. I want to be part of the 100 days challenge. Just simply go to Instagram, Real, R-E-A-L, Sam Harvard, S-A-M, H-A-R-V-A-R-D, Real Sam Harvard. My 2 accounts that I have on Instagram are verified. There are plenty fake Sam Harvard. Please, if you don't see blue check, don't chat. Oh, that's not me. The one that has blue check, 2 of them, I have Sam Harvard _ and Real Sam Harvard. But go to the one of Real Sam Harvard and send me a message there. That you want to be part of the 100 days challenge, and somebody's going to attend to you, give you all the details and everything that you need to be able to be a part of it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to be ending the class today. I think I've shot 38 minutes ahead of what I planned to do, but it's been an amazing time. Thank you very much for having me. I hope Samuel is here somewhere. All right. Thank you.
Yes,
thank
so
you
yes, I'm
very
here.
much.
I'm here. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I've been writing and following it. Even myself, my book don't full. Thank you. It's been really eye-opening for me. And guys, go and follow. I'm sure when you get to his page, there's so much you are going to learn. And the thing with meeting people at certain level of excellence is that they understand one of the core principles of success, which is you must always over-deliver. When I was having this, when we're setting the time for me, like I have training by 8 o'clock or more. I have committed to your webinar today, and I'll be there. And he has over-delivered in time, he has over-delivered in value, and now he's even giving you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to tap in to his wealth of knowledge, right? One of the core things that some people usually work on, or most people who really understand this growth, journey, is the mindset. That's like one of the first things. They need to first work on your mind before they even begin to tell you or show you what's possible. And what he has just done is to work on our mindset and actually tell and show us what's possible very, very practically. Thank you so much, sir. I'll be reaching out to follow up on some of the action plans you have laid down, especially for people who will be interested in picking up in following up with the $100 challenge. I know you have to go now. If you have any questions, just send them to me. I will forward them to him, and you'll definitely get your answer. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for your time, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, guys. That was Dr. Sam Harvard, and he has just delivered to us one of the practical ways we can begin to earn in dollars from anywhere in Africa. See, guys, he had to rush down. He has another training to do, but here's one thing I want to tell you. There are systems of advantage, and when he started talking, he said one of the sponsors of success is the external voice of a mentor. He just gave two options. You can join the $100 challenge, or you can go on YouTube and try to do it yourself. The beautiful thing is that both options work. I don't know if you understand me. Both options actually work. Matter of fact, for some of you that may know my story, I usually share that when I started out online, the first 60,000 I made online was from YouTube. There's so much value on YouTube that people don't know about. And it was a web design project. I was building a website. Guys, I was literally looking at YouTube. When I look at YouTube, I will pause, I will do what they did. I'll go back, watch another like 1 minute to 5 minutes. I'll go back and do it. And that was how I finished building that website. And I got paid a whole 60,000 naira then. Guys, so the point is, the two options work. You can decide to study by yourself, go to YouTube, begin to look for people who are, there are full courses on YouTube that you can get access to for free. But if you can afford to give yourself speed, then go and invest in the $100 challenge. I think that's just all I'll say about that. Once again, this is the last webinar for as part of the 10X pre-conference webinar series, and we have just gone through the webinar with Dr. Sam Harvard. It's going to be the last one. We're not going to have any webinar again because we're now working towards the main conference itself, which is the 10X Business Conference. It's a 3 days massive conference happening in the city of Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. We're going to be having elite speakers like Apostle Femi Lazarus, Elisha Maman, Steven, Gusi Toby, Ms. Shola Adeshaki, and a host of others come and talk to us about how to 10X our life and growth with unstoppable confidence. We're going to be having networking sessions, we're going to be having learning sessions, and then we're still going to have inner circle sessions. And we're looking forward to also have an accelerator program so that we can actually walk the talk. If you are within Bayelsa, even if you are outside Bayelsa, I have somebody who is even coming from Kenya to attend this event. So I see no reason why somebody within Nigeria, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, we complain about coming, because these people actually understand the value these kind of events can have. So guys, this is my official invitation to you. We have different ticket categories for, even now for students and coppers at this point, right? Because we want everybody to actually partake from this conference. So if you're within Bayelsa, if you're in Nigeria, even if you're outside Nigeria, this is my invitation to you. Attend the 10X Business Conference, all right? Before we call it a day, is there anybody that has any question for me or for Dr. Sam Harvard, so that we can relay the questions? And don't forget, if you want to reach out to him personally, it's at Real Dr. Sam Harvard, and he has assured me that he's going to attend to everybody who is reaching out from this particular platform. He's a very busy person. He's not even in Nigeria at the moment. That's how busy he is. He's a very busy person. But because of 10X, because you showed up here today, if you go to his DM and send a question, he would definitely make time to attend. All right? So if you have any questions, please send to him. If there's any question for me, I'd like to see it in the comments, and I would attend to them. While I expect the questions, let's just quickly watch this video.
Factors that are consistent in everybody's growth or success story. Whether you're a tech guru in Port Harcourt
a fashion icon in Abuja, someone who works in a corporate environment, or you are the Ola of Lagos, one thing is true for all of us: we're all on the grind to becoming a better version of ourselves. So the truth is, as much as we want to become better versions of ourselves and want to achieve lots of great things, you can only do better if you know better. And that's why the 10X Business Conference is going to be giving you systems for profitable, predictable, and sustainable life and business success. We're having over 12 LI speakers, highly powerful and impactful networking and learning sessions, even workshop that is designed to give you access to practical information that could serve as the foundation for the next level of excellence in your life and business. The 10X Business Conference is a 3-day conference that will be happening live in Bayelsa State, Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Our website for the 10X Business Conference is boldly displayed. We are going to send it to emails and the groups. Please get your tickets to the 10X Business Conference. And if there are any questions, our team is going to be leaking out across our social media platforms and DMs to attend to any questions at all about 10X or this webinar we've just had or we've just gotten. Thank you so much, guys, for we'll continue communications on other channels and on our DMs. Thank you so much.
That's why people feel there are things that convert possibilities to reality. There are things that convert possibilities to reality. That something is possible does not need to happen. Every tree can make you.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine being able to live the life of your dreams.
You can't rush destiny. You can't rush greatness. You can't overmake greatness. That's why among great
And career professionals who want to 10x their growth and income sustainably. Secure your growth ticket today at www.10xbusinessconference.africa. See you there.